Good morning, College of the Atlantic. My name is Evan Martin.
And I'm Abby Sinaj, and welcome to Windward News on Monday the 29th, the last day of February.
Yeah, it's a leap year. Not too often that we have this, so my grandfather is turning 18, I believe. This episode is brought to you by the Northern White Pine.
On Tuesday, March 1st, students who completed their fall internships will be presenting what they did in the Davis Center at 410, and this is for the Human Ecology Forum. We should all take this time to go and support our fellow students and see what they did.
So on Wednesday at 1 o'clock in Gates, there's going to be a discussion on hiring the new food systems professor. So this is not a vote on the candidates themselves. This is just a discussion, and then later the search committee will vote and give a recommendation of the candidate, and then the president will make his choice. So go down and talk about it, give your input.
So if food systems is something you're interested in, or even if it's not, please definitely consider going and putting your input on the new candidates. It would be very helpful. On Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. at McKay's Public House, John Anderson will be giving a talk about the importance of gulls and eagles and the changing ecology of coastal Maine. This seems like an interesting talk.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest ornithologist, but I have heard a lot of talk about, why John Anderson isn't a big fan of eagles.
Yeah, it's an interesting and controversial issue whether or not eagles are having effect on the gull population.
So Friday at 7 and Saturday at 2 at the Criterion Theater, College of the Atlantic, in collaboration with the Criterion, presents The Sneeze, a collection of Anton Chekhov's comic plays and stories, and they will be translated and adapted by Michael Frayn.
And now for this week's episode of Free Range Nonsense. Enjoy.
Sleep. An important practice for all animals, unless you're a shark and can switch off half your brain at a time. Humans find that sleep comes most naturally at night. Well, most humans, that is. Some types of humans, such as insomniacs, workaholics, psychopaths, and college students, find it very hard to sleep in general, be it night or day. The reason for it is largely unknown, though there are rumors that it may have something to do with the moon, the weather, and the number of mythical or fictional creatures there are in a 5-mile radius. Either way, the point is that, while some of us sleep, others roam the night, looking for excitement and danger, and some find the danger, whether they want to or not.
Well, it took us till midnight, but I am so glad we're done with that stupid biology project. Thanks for letting us come over and finish this thing, Alex.
No problem. I'm glad we're done with this too.
Well, by done, I assume you mean doing the research. We still have to present it tomorrow.
God, don't remind me. Let's just get back to campus so that we can finally get some sleep.
Or stay up all night to sneak into vegetarians' rooms and feed them raw meat while they sleep.
What? Was that hypothetical, or do you actually?
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement.
Oh my God.
This is why I lock my door every night before going to bed.
Yeah, but you don't lock your window.
Get out of my house and never, ever come back.
Within moments, before they could even realize what was happening, Washington, Cecilia, and Ryan found themselves physically thrown out into the cold, dark world.
Wait, but what about our ride home?
Walk!
Thanks a lot, Wash. Now we have to walk all the way back through town.
Oh, it's not that bad. Look, the night is beautiful. The moon reflecting off of the snow is so bright, we don't even need a flashlight.
Great, because my flashlight is still in Alex's house, along with my coat, scarf, and gloves.
You still have your shoes. You'll be fine.
And with that, the three set out into the night, not knowing how wrong he would be.
Look at all this space. Now that everyone else is asleep, we can dance through the middle of the streets.
You're gonna get hit if you're not careful.
Let the lady dance. It's a full moon after all, and that's what hippies do on full moons, right? That and turning into monsters that hunt down their loved ones?
Those are werewolves, Wash.
Same difference.
It's times like this when something bad always happens, and normally it somehow ends up hurting me.
Ha! Don't be ridiculous. How could this possibly end with you getting hurt?
It was as Washington started the word hurt that a car swerved around the corner at full speed. It was headed directly for Cecilia. That was until...
For justice!
Just as the car went sliding out of control towards Cecilia, a black cape bowling ball shaped figure swung in out of nowhere, pushing Cecilia out of the way of the car and onto the sidewalk. She landed directly on Ryan, who fell backwards right into one of Bar Harbor's more uncomfortable telephone poles.
Wow, I guess I was wrong. Ryan, you've proven your point.
Ow! Oh, my head.
Did I just get saved by Batman?
The figure got up from the asphalt and brushed off his outfit, which did in fact resemble the fictional hero from Gotham City. His body type, though, resembled the fictional character from the North Pole more than anything else. He regained his composure by puffing out his chest a little, and then approached our three baffled students.
Are you hurt, citizen?
No.
Yes?
I might regret asking this, but who are you?
I am the protector of this city and the enforcer of justice. I am the Batman.
Yep, I regret it.
Bar Harbor has its very own Batman? How prestigious!
Let me guess. Your real name is Bruce Wayne, and you're a millionaire by day and a crime fighter by night.
Who told you that? Was it the Joker? The Penguin? Alfred? Have you captured Alfred? Where are you holding him? Tell me now!
How about a nationally televised show and a series of comic books that I read about 10 years ago? Also, none of those villains actually exist. And if they did, Bar Harbor would not be their first go-to city to terrorize.
That's just what they want you to think. Bar Harbor is secretly the headquarters for organized crime all over this country. The people may not know it, but I've been protecting this town for years. For justice!
For justice!
Holy crap!
Oh, Robin, there you are.
Seriously? There's even a Robin?
That's one name for her, I suppose.
Hi, Leo!
Hi, Cece.
Robin, you must remember to never reveal your secret identity.
Oh, right. I mean,
Who is this Leonora you speak of?
No one ever mentioned your full name.
Lucky guess?
Pathetic.
What are you doing here? And why are you wearing those tights?
it's my internship.
What? But aren't you also taking classes? I thought you couldn't do both in the same term.
That's only when internships are during the day. Night internships can be done whenever you like.
Robin!
I am Robin, the Caped Crusader's sidekick, who joined the side of justice after my parents were killed by the Joker. I am in no way doing this for college credit.
Smooth. Real smooth.
Now that you're here, Robin, we must find the culprit behind this attempted injustice.
If by injustice you mean the person who almost ran me over, then it should be pretty easy.
What? How?
They crashed into that SUV in front of the gas station. I can see it from here.
Oh. Come, Robin. We have justice to serve.
Justice!
Okay, they're gone. All in favor of ditching these lunatics and making a break for our beds, say aye.
I
Great, let's get out of here.
No! I was trying to say I want to see who almost ran me over. Look!
The three friends made their way over to the gas station to look at the wreckage. A stocky man in a tuxedo was being pulled from the car. Upon closer inspection, they could see that the man had a monocle on one eye and an eye patch on the other. As he was lifted out onto the street, an umbrella that he was clutching came into view as well.
Is that
Penguin! I knew it.
Roger?
Why on earth is he wearing that?
Is Roger secretly the Penguin?
No, definitely not. Wash, back me up here.
Meh, I could see it.
What? There's no way!
Guys, he's waking up!
Yeah, what's going on?
What are you up to, Penguin? What evil scheme do you have planned this time?
Roger! What happened? Can you remember anything that happened tonight?
I was out drinking with some old Russian politician friends of mine. I think they cut the brakes on me car. They're such pranksters, those Russians. Now, why are you standing next to the Batman? And has he gained weight?
Batman has just discovered a passionate love for donuts. He'd prefer not to talk about it.
Robin, you're embarrassing me. And don't try to hide your identity, Penguin. I'm going to have you locked up in Arkham Asylum for this. Oh no. Looks like it's time for my departure. I'll leave you to the authorities for now, Penguin. But next time I'll get you!
Did Batman just run into the gas station to hide from the police?
He's probably just getting some more donuts for the walk home.
Let's just get out of here before we have to explain what just happened to the cops.
Agreed. Roger, can you walk?
Aye, I've been through much worse than this, lads. But let me tell you, this is the last time I ever wear a tuxedo in Bar Harbor.
This is the last time I stay off campus this late.
And this is the last time I don't bring my concealable shotgun when I go to Alex's house. Now let's get out of here.
And so our students ended their night with a good jog through the woods to avoid attention from the law, and made it safely back to campus. Well, as safely as one can be after the events of the night anyway. They returned to their beds and drifted quickly off to sleep. But the night wasn't quite over, as there was one more person still awake, sneaking through the window of Washington's dorm room with a bucket of kale.
This is for fading me meat, you bastard!
Thus concludes this week's episode of Free Range Nonsense. Tune in next time for more wild adventures and crazy incidents.
Free Range Nonsense was written and created by Max Paris, produced by Josh Tone and Rose Edwards. This week's episode included voices by Amber Wolf, Austin Agofa, John Harmer, Laura Montanari, Josh Tone, Rose Edwards, Davis Yo, and Maxime Lowe.
As always, thank you for listening to Windward News. This episode was brought to you by Maximum Tone Records and produced by Josh Tone. And it was recorded in College of the Atlantic's recording studio. I'm Abby Sinaj.
And I'm Evan Martin.
Have a wonderful week, and it's week 9, guys. Ah!